So, Chelsea fans, way it is not a win. Yeah, but the feeling is it feels like one. Way the nan can you but we Chelsea for Nakuma to him say such an unwanted record nan can Chelsea play a fan be person you basically winning 7 straight and I say losing 7 straight games in a row. You see in the 90s. Afiansa. 1970 something one maybe na some we see Chelsea loses 7 games in a row. But you know this draw I then it will leave this disaster if it is so. So after 6 straight defeats, Chelsea finally stopped the bleeding with a 1-1 draw against Liverpool at Anfield. And no this performance with fight, structure and a belief, you know. But I'm going to break things down there and talking with stats like we do always. That game, and I say game we ankasa, it was very tight, you know. Liverpool enya expected goals of 0.52 and Chelsea enya 0.46. But Chelsea any Liverpool nyina match the same shot on target or munya 3 shot on target to be enya 1 big chance each. So this wasn't domination. This was a battle. But actually talking about Chelsea, they really control the game slightly compared to Liverpool. Munya Chelsea 51% of the possession. And Munya more complete passes than Liverpool. And that's something we haven't talked about in weeks. You know, we should chase games be sometimes we should cry now. We should do now. There is no hope. But here is the real story. After going through a nightmare round of form, this team didn't collapse. They stayed compact, created chances, and most importantly, they competed. And the game na chase for boy no competition no. So na make here bisane say Chelsea na idim dada no ya ba biwa na say we no betwem keke. Liverpool for hated woodwork no twice. But Chelsea also got into dangerous areas with 23 touches in the opposition box. And like if I'm being honest, this is not a lucky draw. You know, Chelsea for they wanted this or they end the draw. It wasn't a lucky draw. See, I know let's be rare. The result doesn't fix anything or doesn't fix everything. Draw away doesn't suddenly push Chelsea back into the European spots. We share leg no so are still not Chelsea the 9th. And the leg situation is still tough. I can't 2 games also Chelsea ball. Time is running out. Also ball Tottenham are operating obefi relegation zone honum. And some ball Sunderland. Let no forget Sunderland but Chelsea home be share no see Chelsea because Sunderland home. Which brings us to the biggest point. You know, the FA Cup is now waiting for Chelsea. The Chelsea person to competing in Europa. The only hope I can the FA Cup final now or against Manchester City. So if Chelsea want to perform in European football next season, there is no more calculation, no more hoping. They must win the FA Cup. And that's the only realistic route left. In the drawaway, no, it's not a destination. Mefkan say it is a lifeline. And a small sign that maybe, or just maybe, this team still has something left to fight for. So, what do you think, Chelsea fans? We know this game, and I said draw, we know, is it a turning point? And I say just temporarily relieve something a bit famous keke. I mean, who add your comment section when don't forget to like and subscribe and share for others too. This is post match call. Thank you all.